taking a look at the 85-foot ACF baggage cars from Walthers and the UP Heritage Series. You've got the flag car here, which is the American flag scheme, and then you have Art Lockman, which is another car in the UP Heritage Series. Now, Walthers has produced lots of these cars, dome cars, coaches, and now baggage cars in the UP Heritage Series. These two cars are the latest release, and MSRP for this $79.98 for the flag car and $69.98 for the Art Lockman. So let's go to the layout and take a closer look at these two cars starting right now. So we're just going to unbox one of these because it's the same box setup for both of the cars. Walthers Proto Series. It's the higher detailed line of Walthers. Inside the box you have this insert, and this is the first time I'm removing this from the box. So what you have looks like a warranty card, warranty information card came out there. So tells you where to find defective parts, and then also back here it looks like we got a couple other things. We've got the exploded parts diagram, and there's instructions inside that as well for decal placement. So these are angle swinging bars that are extra in the box, and those get installed under here. Assist the coupler in movement. As you can see there. So I push the coupler. The angle swinging bars help move the coupler along, navigating curves and such along with the trucks. Okay, you have this amazing American flag graphic along the side. It's not pixelated or anything. I can zoom in a little bit to show you guys just the level of detail on that flag graphic. It is really well done, real well done. It could have turned out to be something a lot more pixelated because it's such a large graphic, and it's just fine detail, nice quality, high resolution. Just looking over here at the edge of the flag, you can see the stitches, or the flag end is stitched together. Just pretty amazing if you look right there. I'm just pretty impressed with this car in terms of how the graphics turned out. The only option previous to this car's release was the brass, which can run several $100s per car. $600 to $700 a car. So the option to get this and have that level of detail still there is awesome. You've got Proud Heritage, Powerful Future with the UP Building America logo on the side. That's clear and crisp. Doesn't require magnification, but I took a close look and it is very clear and legible, and the font is sharp. You've got nice truck detail. Zooming in on these trucks and just taking a look at them, you can see all that intricate truck detail that was done by Walthers on this car. And then you have separately applied grab irons all the way along the sides. These aren't something you have to install yourself. They are installed for you. So that's nice. I know on previous runs of like River Rossi passenger cars and other passenger cars, you had to install the grab irons yourself. Then you've got the end diaphragm detail with a brake wheel there. Really nice. And you've got a black diaphragm, which is accurate for the prototypical cars. The prototypical cars do have like tube diaphragms. These are like flat diaphragms. But all Walthers cars have these, so it's nice and uniform. You've got separately applied details all along the sides here. Just nice. And then you've got the Proto Max couplers from Walthers, which are real strong couplers. Let's take a look at the bottom. I'm almost afraid to set this down on its side because of that amazing flag detail. But they also went and did some bottom detail. They've got 3-wheel trucks. They've got ladders, and then they've got just different tanks and stuff that's on the bottom of the cars, generators, fan boxes, etc. So real nice detail overall. There's not a whole lot to cover on these cars. You know, a review on a locomotive takes a lot longer because we have sounds to cover and stuff. But just nice detail. Look at the roof detail there. Really nicely done. So here we have our Lockman, and I just want to show you this as demonstration because it's the same separately applied grab irons, ladders, truck detail. The trucks are the exact same, and the roof and underbody are the exact same. But this is Art Lockman. It's got that nice UP yellow. We're going to go ahead and run this with a consist at the end of this video with the other UP cars from Walthers, and we'll kind of show you how the colors match. And then I've had a lot of requests when I do these UP passenger cars reviews, like we did the Walthers passenger cars a couple years ago. They want to see how it compares to brass in terms of color tone. So at the end of the consist, I've got a business brass car from Overland Models, so you can see how the color is with the compared to the Walthers, whether it blends in well enough for your taste. So this is the Art Lockman. It's number 6334. You've got Railway Express Agency down here with a little star, which is accurate for the real thing. Again, Protomax couplers, all the detail that we went over in the last video, the last segment of the video. And as you can see there, same setup for underbody detail as well. Diaphragms on the end. Very nicely done. So with those two baggage cars, you can see how closely coupled they can be even on a curve. So very realistic coupling of those diaphragms. That's one benefit of these diaphragms over maybe the tube diaphragms, because it's realistic coupling. A lot of times you see these large gaps in between the diaphragms, and here we have diaphragms even on a curve. As my curve starts to go to a straight line down the way, you can still see that there's very close coupling. And then if you move even further, we'll adjust here. You can see on the straights that they're even more close coupled. And we will have a run by at the end, like I mentioned, on my layout, and you'll be able to see on the straights how close coupled these baggage cars are. So with that said, I'm going to leave you guys with some final thoughts and then the run by. Well guys, for an MSRP of $79.98 for that flag baggage car and $69.98 for the Art Lockman baggage car, I think you're getting a steal with both those MSRPs. One of the main reasons is the only other options you have for that is brass, and brass is several $100s per piece. The baggage car with the flag has been in brass and is sold for $500 to $600, sometimes even upwards of $700. So it's a bargain to have an option other than brass in the UP Heritage scheme. And I honestly think that Walthers did right by the modelers to go ahead and produce the Heritage scheme with UP, because there wasn't anything but brass that was accurate. And if they continue to do that and consider things like the observation cars, they're going to sell out every time, because these cars are highly desired by modelers. I've heard it a lot in email and messages about how modelers want an alternative to brass that's accurate, yet it's lighter weight for grades, and it's obviously lighter to the wallet too. So those options are great for modelers, and they continue to knock them out of the park with these UP Heritage schemes. And I was a little apprehensive to see how the baggage car would come out with the flag, but it came out amazing. Great detail. There's not pixelation in the flag that would cause it to be distorted, which is a possibility with printing. So they just really knocked it out of the park, in my opinion. You can see for yourself what your opinion is, but I'm going to leave you guys with a run-by of several Walthers Heritage cars, and these two that we just had in a review, along with the Overland models at the end, so you can see some color comparison between the yellows. So we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.